The back-to-school shopping season is second only to Christmas for spending, and this year's spending is again expected to reach record levels for families of students K to 12. Here with some back-to-school shopping insight is Claudia Lambana, a nationally respected shopping specialist and a two-time Emmy and Peabody Award-winning journalist. Welcome, Claudia.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. Happy to be here. And you're right, it is record spending. We're going to see $80.7 billion spent. That's combined K through 12 and college.
Wow, that is a lot of spending. So first of all, let's talk about the trends. What is trendy for the school year?
Yeah, well, the top categories are pretty consistent. We see different items being trendy within those categories, and the categories are school supplies, clothing, shoes, accessories, and then last, of course, electronics. Electronics always a big one as more and more items come out and more kids start using electronics in schools. Younger and younger kids start having cell phones. That's always a big trend. Individuality and expressing yourself through your clothing or your school supplies and decorating those school supplies is another trend for this back to school season.
I know that my boys want it all when it comes to going back to school. They're asking for one of everything. But within those trends that you talked about, what are some of the top ones that are really the must-haves?
Yeah, well, I think clothing is a top category. It's always important to kids. They want to make sure they look their best, especially for their first day of school when they're making that first impression. And it's always nice to have a shiny new outfit. So for that, we look towards some of our more trusted retailers. I love OshKosh B'gosh. We've known them for decades. They've got great jeans, great overalls, denim jackets. They even have school uniforms, and they've got all these different prints and patterns. It's a great way for kids to be themselves. It's one of the things that OshKosh is encouraging kids to do this back to school season, which is be kind, be curious, be confident, and be you by expressing yourself through your clothes. They also have a really great program called the B'gosh Genius Program, which is a way to give back to the community where parents can purchase a pair of jeans or make a monetary donation in store, and those jeans will be given to a child in the community who's less fortunate. So a really nice way to give back to the community and to teach our kids. You know, it's a great teaching moment. They also partner with an organization called DonorsChoose.org, and that helps fund classroom projects as needed.
Wow, great fashion and great causes there. Now, what is an important back-to-school tip you can offer for families?
I think in the electronics category, this is a big one because kids have phones and phones are expensive. And even for us, I mean, I know I've dropped my phone and cracked the screen, and that can be a costly mistake. So I love, I have this on my phone, the Life-Proof Free Case. Now this case not only protects from drops, from cracked screens, but it's also fully waterproof. And that's submergible and waterproof, completely submergible in water rather. So totally waterproof, not just water resistant. So great for protecting those mobile devices from our kids who can be so tough on their mobile devices, throwing around phones or spilling drinks on the phones. You can purchase the Life-Proof Free Case at your local Verizon store or on Verizon.com, and just a really good idea to protect those expensive mobile devices.
I think a protective case sounds like a great idea. What about saving money? Any advice for parents who are trying to save a little bit for back to school?
Absolutely. About 60% of parents who have already shopped for back to school have done so with sales and discounts, so that is very important. School supplies is a great place where you can save, and it's the #1 category of spending for back to school. Scour your house for school supplies. You'd be surprised how many pens, markers, notebooks you can find at home. And then check out your local dollar store. Your local dollar store is going to be a great resource for school supplies at a serious discount and a great way to save money.
All right, one must-have. What is a must-have that these kids need for back to school?
Oh gosh, I think I'm going to go with the portable battery because we're all using electronics in school and in college, our kids are, so the portable battery I think is going to be your go-to must-have.
All right, great information. Where can our viewers go for more information?
You can go to tipsontv.com.
All right, thank you so much for joining us.
You bet, thank you.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.